Hello there guys, and welcome to another race here in League Champions Advance in Saudi Arabia. Well, unfortunately I couldn't get the video of Australia because I was deleting some clips that I thought I just transferred from my Xbox to this PC, and sadly I forgot to do it, and it was too late, and those clips are now lost. So the resume of the race is a bit qualifying for us. First lap was going to be our result because the next few laps we just puddled into turn 12 and qualified P12. Then into the race, got a bad start into turn 1, crashed and damaged my front wing, dropped into last place. Also my teammate went to box, so had to double stack with him, so I lost way more seconds. I was down into penultimate place, but I was way behind the others, so I was technically in dead last if Skyrim wasn't there. So I was there in that position, in those positions until the miracle happened, because like lap 18 or 19 or even 20, and safety car got deployed, so the field bunched up. Fortunately I didn't get lapped, so well, I boxed for new tires and well, I could get up into P8. Unfortunately dropped to P10 because I had served a 3-second time penalty. So another 10th place. Hope we can make a better than the last two races. So well, Saudi Arabia, I don't know man, but unfortunately I couldn't get a lot of practice because I was pretty busy, and unfortunately I couldn't have time to do practice today because I was still busy, and I wanted to finish the race as soon as possible so I could get my works done, because I was really stressed about it, and also because I needed to get a better result than 10th place in this race. So let's do this thing and hope we can make a good lap in this one. On my first flying lap, heading into the last corner, it was a bit decent for us, and hope we can improve our lap times in the further laps. DRS is now deployed, and for our first flying lap, the lap time will be a 128.451, which puts us 2 thousandths of a second behind provisional pole position Boostler. That's incredible for us. We put into second place. Hope we can just improve our lap times. I was going to say we can maintain the position, but I don't see it likely, and I was just trying to see which are the improvements I want to do. Well, I can do, not want, because I clearly want to get some improvements. So unfortunately I cannot get some improvements, but it wasn't too much of an relevance because look at my fuel and my ERS. I wasn't going to improve my lap time, so I decided to obviously go to the garage because look at the fuel, and well, hope we can improve our lap times, and well, hope we don't drop too many places, and how to avoid that thing? Well, let's just improve our lap times. So we're beginning our second flying lap. Heading into turn 1, we're just braking normally, and now into turn 2, we're just going to have a great exit, and unfortunately we just, that wasn't pretty good for us. I think we just pressed the throttle too early, because as you can see I was almost doing flat out in the exit into 4th gear, and yeah, that was a bit surprising for me that I just had a snap of oversteer that I couldn't correct because it was at low revs, and you know how the torque works in this game. It's a little bit unpredictable, and as a result our lap time is completely ruined. So we need to enter the garage, and let's let's wear our new soft tires that I've been saving for the final part of the qualifying, because the third one is it's going to be reserved for the race, because I chose the balanced set of tire location, and I just have only 3 soft tires and I don't want to use all of them in qualifying, just in case there's a late safety car, and when I box for soft I get a new one. So well, let's get prepared for that last flying lap. While we get prepared for our final flying lap, I was just getting my tires, but unfortunately I just got distracted and crashed into the inside wall, and I think that lap is already ruined, but I decided to still going just in case I could gain some few hundreds of a second at least, so I could get at least one place, just in case I was behind another driver for a few thousandths of a second. Into turn 1, obviously I just do pretty bad into those corners because of our front wing being damaged. We drop down into 5th position. Into turn 4 I was a bit suffering into those corners, especially in these ones, the SS, because look at the time we're losing 1.5 tenths on a second. And into turn 13 I don't think we're just going to improve, and to make things worse we just spun, and that made our lap time absolutely ruined, and we dropped into 6th place. Still, it was a good qualifying for us because, in the last few races, if you watch the Twitch stream of the league, I'm not pretty good into qualifying. Monaco was the exception because I could qualify 4th position. I don't know how, but I was extremely brave about it. Italy and Australia outside of the top 10. And well, here in Saudi Arabia, despite me being bad at this circuit, but the others are also bad at it, so I could be competitive. And we're up into 6th position. These are the qualifying results. You can pause it so you can see who are the drivers who qualifying in which position. So well, let's head into the pre-race strategy. So the pre-race strategy will be a default medium hard, and well, it's going to be a one-stop strategy. As you can see, that's pretty obvious to say. And we lowered the fuel down to 51 kilograms, and meanwhile in the car setup we haven't done anything to the car, so let's get into the formation lap. So meanwhile, as usual, we're just waiting for the other players to get ready to begin the formation lap. They have 6 seconds remaining. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And well, hope they were ready because we're about to begin the formation lap. And as usual, I was just practicing the start, practicing right after Puskler did, so it was to react to the also practice to react the 5 red lights as soon as possible. Meanwhile, we're about to hit our tires, and unfortunately I was extremely stressed about the race, and also because I have to do other things after the race, and I needed to finish the race as soon as possible because I just had to do some work, and well, you know what happens, and also I don't want to DNF the race, and also I want to get few points, a good result for me, a top 6, and not only P10, but it's just going to be a hard task for me. Because I was extremely stressful, and I was hearing my heartbeat, and I don't know what to say about it, but well, we're just about to begin the race. Half the track has been now, I don't know what word to say, has been run, Now we're in sector 3 and we're about to begin the race. And well, meanwhile we're about to park our grid slot and well, hope we can do a perfect grid slot parking, and we are heading into the last corner. Our tires are now heated up 84 degrees Celsius, and the two McLarens, both THRs, are right behind me. So it's a 678 for THR because I'm also part of that team, but in a different team, Alpine, instead of McLaren. Meanwhile, we're just heating up a bit our tires in order to not get our tires drop down the temperature down to 70 degrees Celsius, just in case someone takes too long to park their grid slot. And oh, hope we can get our park grid slot extremely good, and that's the thing, we're about to do it. And well, we're just carefully doing this, and well, although it wasn't perfect, but it was decent. At least we didn't over launch it. So well, we're just waiting for the race to get started, and it is going to happen with the 5 red lights about to be turned on. Now the 4th light, the 5 red lights have turned on, and they are off to begin the Saudi Arabian race in the Championship Class. It is a decent start for us. Into turn 1, there is 3 wide, and we are getting a clean getaway, and we are playing to P3. That's a miracle for us. I think both Ferraris squeezed down and went wide, and I decided to take advantage of it, and we're up into P3. That's really good news for us. I decided to keep a fight with Emiliano. That's a really good start for us. I think one of the best ones I've ever done in these races of this league. I think the best one. No, it was the best one, because the others, the two preseason one, it was decent. Preseason 2, DNF into turn 2, Monaco race debut, making contact with Tomarlo, Italy spinning right after starting the race, Australia a 32-1 getaway, spinning and damaging my front wing, and now in Saudi Arabia we're having for the first time ever in this league a clean getaway as well as a good one, up into P3. Well, I was trying to fight with Emiliano, but I don't think I can do this thing because I need to be careful, because I don't want to spin and follow these results. And well, Sentu is our greatest threat because everyone is faster than me, and you know, man, I try to be as fast as possible, but those drivers are faster than me, and I have to defend like hell, but not too much like hell, because they might take note the league stewards, and they might give me a penalty for illegal blocking or defending in a dirty manner, and that's the thing I don't want to have. And there's yellow flags. I don't know who was those yellow flags, but these weren't from Sentu, neither Torm. And we're into the second DRS. I mean the first one. I was confusing a little bit, and well, unfortunately I don't think I can get DRS into the third lap, because look at the gap. And also Sentu is letting Torm pass. He has let Torm pass him, and Torm is up into P4. I don't know, I think Torm is faster than him, and that's just going to be a real threat for me. So I decided to go a little bit faster, but not too fast, so I don't want to get too much risks and also destroy my tires and also destroy my race, because I could maybe spin. And to make things worse, I don't have DRS because we're more than a second behind Emiliano, and that means that I have to deal myself the third place maintenance. So I have to be a little bit faster. I have to find the balance between the speed and the smoothness I'm going to do. So well, hope I can do this thing and maintain the gap with Torm and myself before he overtakes me, and hope that thing doesn't happen, but I don't know, that might happen at some point, and well, let's just try to do our best. And well, this is going to happen at some point, and it happened now. Ending lap 7, Tom is nearby us, too near that he's trying to overtake us, and well, he overtakes us easily into lap 8. I decided to give him a level 5 into turn 1, but unfortunately this won't last too long because Storm got a good getaway into turn 2. And well, despite this, I'm still in 3rd place because he has a 3-second time penalty, so I need to be at least 3 seconds behind him in order to maintain 3rd place, but I was still too stressed, and I decided to maintain my podium, and I decided to give him a fight and go way faster. And into turn 13, I decided to go extremely great into those corners, but I went to the inside, and I just lost too much of my advantage, and I'm about to lose a lot of places, but I decided to go really far into, but no! Once again, another good result being bottled out because of my fault. That's just terrible. That's just terrible. I cannot believe that left me speechless. That left me speechless. I cannot believe this thing. I cannot believe it. The next few laps were a bit chaotic. Another safety car happened after a safety car got triggered to return my DNF, and I lost too many things. It could be a good result, even a podium, but fortunately I don't know what to say, but it could be a good result, but well, I don't have much time, and I have to grind for the next race in Singapore in order to be competitive. So well, see you in the next race, and hope you get a good day. So goodbye.